in my fashion events, this is kind of what I've been doing, and you know, success can be different for everybody. I'm not saying this is the one and only way, but I'm saying this is a good skeleton of what to do. So you always want to start with a little bit of your story, again, that connects people to you, and you want to base your story on your audience. So like when I started in this industry, I was a college student. So if I went into a group of moms, I wasn't going to say, I'm a college student, I'm 20, you know, I don't know anything about being a mom and having kids. But I would tell them, you know, when I'm a mom, this is why I love this industry, and this is why I love this company. And so I related it. Or if you're a mom and you go into a bunch of college student kids, like, oh my gosh, this is what's so fun about this, because this is how it relates to you. So make it relatable to them. Your story also should be about 60 to 90 seconds. People don't really want to hear about you as much as you want to talk about yourself. So the only reason of sharing your story is to help people relate back to you. That's it. It just warms up your crowd. I have gotten a lot of feedback that people want to have like some fun drawings. I also want people's information. I want their contact information back. So one of the ways I've been doing that is just having them fill out their order form. Now we have the new wish lists out. Have them fill that out. Yes, here's more good stuff coming. But do a little quick drawing from that, because I was finding, in my last business we had like a little customer information card. So they fill that out and like they just left it on the table all the time. But this, like, it's their order form, and so they feel like if they give you their order form, that like subconsciously you're gonna make them spend $1,000 or something. I don't know why they don't give you that. But I wanna take that and like, you know, do a little fun drawing so I know they've got it all filled out. There's something on the order form that should, I have people add to it, which is what their birthday information is. I like that right on their order form. So I always just tell them, write your birthday on the top. You don't have to share the year, but I at least want to know the birthday, because I want to send you something special. People love getting things for their birthdays. Most people only have like their dentist send them a card on their birthday. Like there's not a lot of people who do that. So again, we haven't really gone into a lot of training yet on customer service, because a lot of us don't have a lot of customers yet. But the longer we're around as a company, we'll do more training on customer service and connecting to people and all of that. Yes.
So when you have them do that, do you have them look at the catalog and fill out their wish list and then give it to you?
So before, when I made this slide, we didn't have the wish list yet. So I was calling my order form a wish list, because I didn't. What I'm going to do now is have them fill out the top of their order form, turn that into me for the drawing, and then actually just give them their little wish list card in my little, if some of you have seen my video on my YouTube channel, I took a thank you, 3-ring binder, cut off the front, and I use it as a little blackboard.
And they are great. I did that, and they're so easy to hobble and pack.
Yeah, because I started with clipboards, and those are really hard to pack, but these are all flat. You can stack everything in there. They're all ready to go. Prep it for your next party. You know, pay your kids to fill them with your order form, your wish list, your business card, you know, keep that all there. But the wish list card is what I would actually leave with them throughout the party, so that they can be making note as to what they're falling in love with. Then I have their order form for when I talk to them at the end of the party, and I could be like, okay, you know, what can we, and I'll talk about the closing here in a second, but yes, very good question. Please feel free to stop and ask questions.
Is corporate going to do that for us?
You should email me about that, because that's a really good
They're
idea.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because you can buy them. We buy them out of our suite for nothing. So.
And brand them. Send that in. Sure, that'd be awesome.
I have a question.
Yes.
So are you saying for your order form they're going to fill out and turn them over to you before you even get the party started?
Yes.
But what if they haven't had time to look through the catalog yet?
You don't want them to. Don't. Oh, that's another thing. Don't give them a catalog at the beginning of your fashion event, because then it's I can afford that or I can't. Like when you go into the store, you look at the price tag and you're like, I love that shirt, but it's too much. And so then you just walk by. But if you're in the dressing room and your girlfriend's like, try on this shirt, And you put it on and you're like, oh my gosh, I love it. How much is it? And you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I look so cute in it. And so then you like talk yourself
Were you
into.
in my dressing room the other day?
I was, no today. But we want it to be a conceptual experience. We want them to try it on. So I never pass out catalogs until after they've played with the jewelry. Like I just actually leave the catalogs on the place where I have the jewelry display. Because I want them to like love the jewelry before they see the price. And it has nothing to do with our price point, because our price point, talk to Janice, because she was in jewelry retail for a long time, and our price point is incredible. It's for so many reasons, but anyway, but yeah, I want to hold that order form because I also want to talk to them. And what I was finding at all my parties is that they were like taking the order form with them, and then I have none of their contact information, so then I can't get a hold of them, which stinks because I want to get hold of them. So anyway, so that helps.
Yeah, so then towards the end, after you're done talking, you would go.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm gonna tell you about that soon. So when I first started in this industry, I would find that I would try and figure out what I was forgetting to talk about at all my parties. Like I would go to a party and be like, oh crap, I forgot to talk about this part, or oh dang it, I forgot to talk about that part. And so I went back to high school speech class, where you tell them what you're going to talk about, you talk about it, then you tell them what you talked about, right? So I came up with the 4 things, and these are just in my head that I can know what the 4 things are that I need to share with people. So the first thing is, and I just I'll tell them my story quick, and I'll do the little wish list drawing, or the little order form drawing, hand out their wish list, and then I say, you know what, there's 4 things that I'm looking for today. We're a brand new company, this is a really exciting new concept, and so obviously I'm looking for customers. And I tell them about everything I love about my customers, how I'm going to treat, this is my customer service speech. Like, I want to treat you like a queen. I want you to know that anytime that you buy a new outfit, that you can think of me and I can help you accessorize it, no matter what the season is. That's my goal with all my customers. When they buy something new, I want to be like the next person they think of. That I can help them accessorize whatever outfit for whatever occasion that they have. And then, those little bags that are up in the store? The little roll-up cute little bag, they're all gone. Okay, we'll get some more of those. I would have that for like a special if people spent $200. And then I would romance the bag. And I want them to want that bag like more than they want oxygen.
Do you really do 200?
Yes, because they need to fill it. Yeah. There's a little bag up, and they'll get more if they're all sold out.
Steve said they'd be up in 2 weeks.
Oh, they'll be in more in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, Vanna the bag for us. It's just a cute little bag that says Mialisia, has a little bow, and I want to fill them up. Because here's what I'm finding, Alicia, is that people they're already buying 2 or 3 pieces, and so I want to like nudge them up just a little bit more. So like $199. Which is actually, I went through all of our, before this new line came out, what all of our like collections are, and most of our collections are like between $250 and $300. So it's not even like a whole collection, but I'm wanting to encourage them to like buy like 4 or 5 pieces. I'm wanting to encourage that incentive. They don't have to, but then they just don't get the bag. Right? So it's just a little bit of a nudge up, marketing wise.
Whatever you believe, you shall be loved.
Yeah, and they'll buy it just to get the bag. Like they'll be like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll get 1 more piece so I can get the bag. They love that bag.
How do you get them so they're not like, oh, I could just buy something somewhere else? That's where your value comes in.
Yeah.
When you talk
The
about
bag
that.
or the jewelry.
The bag.
Oh, I totally sell the bag. Like
Like pretend you have a bag.
okay, I need the bag. Let me tell you how I
Dude, she could sell a used Q-tip.
make you want this bag. So I would say something like, one of the favorite things about my job is that I get to give you tons of free stuff. Who likes free stuff? Okay. Did you know every time that somebody raises their hand at at your party that you increase your sales average by $25. Getting them to nod, every time you have someone raise their hand, you increase your party average, not per person, but your total party average by $25. Every time they nod up and down their head, $10 increase. So you're gonna do a lot of smiling, a lot of nodding, and a lot of raising your hand.
I would say the thing that I notice is you have to do it too.
You
And
have
the minute
to.
you get them, people are like, okay.
Woo, it's like, hallelujah, raise your hand. Okay, so I love giving away free stuff. I love it. It's my favorite thing about my job. And one of the things that we have to give you for free tonight is this awesome Mialisia jewelry bag. It's so cute. It has a bow. Now I have a question for you, because if you're like me, most women, one of their biggest desires is to be organized. How many of you would agree with that? How many? Yes, right? How many of you would feel like, how many of you feel though that you're like not organized? Okay, what I have found is that when women start collecting their Mialisia Versa style pieces, that you don't want to like put them with our other jewelry. How many of you would like to keep, you know, when you get something new, you want to keep it special? How many of you are like that? Okay, so this is like special for your Mialisia collections. And what I am doing is I am starting to have one of our fun little bags for all of my collections. So like my gunmetal collection, my gold collection, my silver collection. So that way I know when I need something that's silver, that I can just pull out my silver Mialisia bag, right? Doesn't that make you feel organized already just to hear that? Yeah, so what's so fun about this, it has a Velcro close, so it's gonna stay put, right? You know the snaps, it can like unsnap. This is industrial strength Velcro, and then it just unrolls, and why I love this is because it's small, and you can fit that, like you could fit that in your gym bag, you know, before you go to work. You could fit that, you could fit 5 or 6 of these in your suitcase. You could slip it into a carry-on really easily, because you know you can only have a little bit in a carry-on. And the pockets are clear so you can see what you've got. Also, it's going to help keep your jewelry from tarnishing, because it's in an airtight, so it's not going to get water and humidity into it. So it's going to keep your jewelry from tarnishing a lot easier. Now, how many of you would like to get one of these bags for free tonight? Okay, all right. I'm gonna dangle this little carrot, because I'm not going to actually tell you quite yet how you can get it for free. But after we play with the jewelry here in just a moment, then you're going to come back and I'm going to tell you how you can get one of these bags for free, okay? And then I'm going to stick that right where they can see it the whole time. So if it's like on a little, you know, mantle, or if I've got a little display table there, this bag's going to be there. I mean, it's just like a baby bag. It's so cute. You know when things are small, everybody wants them. You know, like when you're buying baby clothes, you always want to buy a newborn size, but an 18-month size is like, that's not even a cute outfit anymore. It's like big. Okay, so love the bag, right? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody's going to want this. Now, yeah, can they go to like the department store and buy a bag?
But it's not the same
No,
quality, it's not the same.
You know, we have them, we were actually just talking about that. Either you're gonna have like the big expensive ones that are like ridiculous, or you're gonna go to TJ Maxx, which I admit I have mine and I love it. But already, first order, like someone's like all excited to get in my jewelry, completely unzipped the bag, and the zipper went with the so.
Well, usually they don't like roll up and like contain like
No,
this.
they don't.
Yeah, they're all just flat and open, and this like, and they're not branded. Yeah, you want the meal.
Well,
Yeah.
this, like, it's funny, like, just the way you explained it, it kind of does make it like, oh, well, yeah, I can keep all my Mialisia, and then it's like, then I know that's for my Mialisia, because it says Mialisia, and like,
I mean, come
you
on.
wouldn't think, like, looking at it, that's, like, not that big of a deal, but, like, it does seem more
How
of a deal.
how many of you are storing your Mialisia jewelry with your other jewelry? How many of you are keeping it
And her
separate?
come and ask for something. You're doomed.
How many of you are not really even wearing your other jewelry anymore? I've got a closet full of it that
I gave
I
mine
don't
to my
even
daughter.
wear anymore, and I'm like, why would I? I don't know, but I want my Mialisia jewelry somewhere separate. So, and we're all doing it, so they're all going to want to do it too.